Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. We are going to report on yet another shooting hoax. And this one, I think they want the whole world to know. If you're not aware, Truth Seeker, this Denmark Copenhagen cafe, it is just super coded. We're going to get into it. Real quick, though, let's just start here. Look at the time the shooting took place at 3:33. For those of you who've never seen one of my posts before, I've been doing this video blog for about 6 months now. My written blog started in 2013. I caught on to the fact that they were coding 33 into all of the shooting hoaxes. Very important number to the Freemasons, to the NRA, to the police, to so much more. Let's start, though, by just listening to the recording of the shooting and seeing what's curious about this right off the bat.
I realized that every time we talk about activity of those people, there will be always, yes, it is freedom of speech, but. And the turning point is but. Why do we still say but when we...
Truth Seeker, notice how you don't hear a single scream. You don't hear any voice after the woman starts talking. I mean, maybe it's possible nobody screamed, but it's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine there'd just be complete silence and no screaming with gunshots going off in a room of people. So, anyhow, that happened right at 3:33 p.m. Let's get into the rest of this. This headline from here is from CNN earlier today. We will never forget. In Pythagorean gematria, the phrase we will never forget sums to 93, a number we find often coded. It is the number of Thelema, the occult religion about do what thou wilt. With regards to Zionism, that number 93 comes up heavy in the movie Schindler's List. The director Spielberg, the name Spielberg sums to 93. The name Oscar Schindler sums to 93. He died on a date with a numerology of 93. The movie was released in the year 93. And there's a whole lot more than that. So here we find that number coded again in the headline. We will never forget. This shooting took place in Denmark. Denmark with Pythagorean gematria sums to 39, just like the word Valentine. And at the center of this shooting was the character Lars Vilks, also from 2007, who's said to have drawn the offensive images of Muhammad, causing backlash from people within the Islamic community, supposedly. If you can remember that time, 2007, when the initial incident happened, here in the United States and in Western media, from left to right, from Bill Maher to Bill O'Reilly, everybody got on the same talking point about Islam, and it was a negative talking point, talking negatively about Islam, saying it's a violent religion, it produces fanatics, it's not safe for the world. People were seriously bringing up the question at the time, should Islam be banned from the United States? Hello, what is this country founded on? On what principle? Freedom of religious values, right? But anyway, all that nastiness aside, let's just look at this character, Lars Vilks. Lars Vilks. Lars Vilks in Pythagorean gematria sums to 33. And the initials LV are very curious. If you've seen the film Prometheus, it's the planet LV-223 where human life is said to originate from. L in Pythagorean gematria reduces to 3, because 1 plus 2 for the 12th letter equals 3. V is the 22nd letter. It is a multiple of 11, so it does not need to be reduced. So LV is a lot like 322. Thus, the planet LV-223 is 322, 223, reflections of each other. Of course, 223 is what synagogue of Satan sums to, and in Revelation it says the false Jews are the synagogue of Satan, and that's exactly what the Zionists are. These are the false Jews, the people running our media and running our world right now. Lars Vilks is Swedish. That's yet another 33 word. The cafe where the shooting happened at 3:33 p.m. has a gematria of 47. It's also referred to as a Copenhagen cafe. CC is C's the third letter, so CC is a lot like 33. From my very first video post, I've been talking about the coding of 33 into shootings and hoaxes and the pairing of numbers such as 3347, 3374, etc. Remember, in 2007, the offensive drawings were of Muhammad, which has that important gematria of 74, just like Jesus, Messiah, Jewish, and so on. So, if you read all the details of these stories, it's hokey. They haven't named the shooter. They haven't put out his name yet, but they've said he's 22 years old. I just want to point out again that Denmark has the gematria of 39 Pythagorean and 66 Simple English. Lots of master important numerology in this. And also this weekend, we're getting a lot of headlines besides just the Copenhagen, Denmark story, creating that Islam versus Christianity. This time they're saying ISIS has beheaded multiple Christians. I saw one report that said 12, and I saw another that said 13. I suspect neither number matters because they're both lies. So anyway, Truth Seeker, just wanted to document these ongoing curiosities, the continued coding of the same numerology. For those of you who still continue to say that you're not sure about the numbers and the numerology, please take note. I understand why people are skeptics, but at the rate they continue to do this, it's truly undeniable. And let this be another example. Lars Vilks, another agent, another provocateur. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.